Before the video begins, make sure to check out our sponsor, Rocket Prices. It is a website where you can both buy and sell Rocket League items for money. The link will be in the description down below, and as always, make sure you use the code HAND for a 3% discount.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to episode 3 of our Nothing to Apex Set series. What you see right there is what we have from our last episodes, 3,440 credits and a bunch of items. Now, I will reiterate actually from what I was saying at the end of the last episode is that I have set myself some rules for this series. I have to trade for everything that I get, and I cannot do a trade saying that I will give them something in another trade. I have to do absolutely everything in the trade that is happening. As well as the fact is, you will see some trades where I'm trading, let's say, a limited, and someone goes, hey, here's like 20 limiteds. That is the generosity of traders that I come across, and I have not asked for those items. I will accept the random generosity of the people that I come across because that is just part of trading in Rocket League. All right, let's get to it. Alrighty, so we're trading a Cobalt Guardian GXT for a bunch of items, as you can see right there. We then got a bunch of items from Mark, who wanted to help out the series. We then traded 1,500 credits for a 20XX and Lime Certified Octane. We then traded the Lime Certified Octane for 830 credits, and then we traded the 20XX as well for 830 credits, giving us a total of 160 credit profit just for those two trades. We then traded 200 credits for a Burnt Sand Octane. We then traded a Hikari and 150 credits for a full set of Holodata Gold Explosions. We then traded a bunch of exotics for 450 credits. We then traded 4 Painted Limiteds for a non-crate import. We then traded 3 imports for 150 credits. We then traded a Purple Finny for 100 credits. I'm going as fast as the speed dropper right here. We then traded our Burnt Sand Octane for 250 credits, giving us a 50 credit profit. We then traded 3 very rares for a bunch of items, as you can see there. We then traded 300 credits for a pink Hot Rod Boost. We then traded the Hot Rod Boost with another item for 140 credits and a Spectre. We then traded the Spectre for 330 credits. We then traded a Silex Wheel and received a bunch of items from Baseball. We then traded 3 Painted Limiteds and received a bunch of items as well as 100 credits. Darksir, you're amazing. We then traded 2 imports for a bunch of other stuff. We then traded a bunch of items for a bunch of other items as well. We then traded a lot of non-crate stuff for 220 credits. We then traded a bunch of limiteds for some exotics, some credits, other limiteds. We then traded a bunch more limiteds for a Grey Sentinel worth, I think, 100. Zero really wanted some tangerines, so he then traded us a Fennec for tangerines. We then sold the Fennec for 400 credits. I'm running out of breath here. We then traded a bunch of other items for a bunch of exotics. We then traded a Zomba for 40 credits because someone was trying to get the Zomba set. We then traded a bunch of more limiteds, a full set of limited things for a bunch of exotics to try and up the quality of our tradable items. We then traded a bunch of exotics for a Solar Flare. We then traded exotic, some inputs, some other exotics for a Labyrinth and a Roadhog, which is a non-crate input. We then traded the Labyrinth for 450 credits and the Solar Flare for 200 credits. We then traded 3 items for 80 credits. We then traded stuff for credits. There's so many trades. We then traded 2 Painted Limiteds for 2 exotics, getting that quality up again. We then traded 4 Painted Limiteds for 3 exotics, 2 of which are painted. We then traded those 2 painted exotics with another painted exotic for 300 credits and a Crimson Virtual Wave. We then traded a Zomba for another 40 credits for someone else that was collecting a set. We then traded 4 exotics for 120 credits, selling them for about 30 each. We then traded 800 credits and a bunch of exotics for a Chameleon, which we then sold for 1,150 credits. A slight loss on the exotics, but it was better to do the trade. We then traded Crimson Virtual Wave for Forest Green Werewolf, I think it was. We then traded a bunch of limiteds for other things. We then traded 3 non-crate rares for 30 credits. We then traded 2 very rares and a Phoenix Wing for 2 reverbs. We then traded a rare for an Octopus because Octopuses are really cool. We then traded 2 imports, both painted, for 300 cradits. We then traded 50 credits for exotics for Orange Dracos. We then traded 2 Holodata painteds for Crimson Endo. We then traded a GXT, whatever, decal thing. We then did a bunch more trades, which I've completely forgotten about and I can't see. We then traded a bunch of stuff for a Komodo because he literally didn't want the Komodo. We then traded the Komodo for 320 credits. We then traded all these credits, all of our credits, all the items left, except for our Pink Fennec, for the first painted Apex of the entire series. Pink Acrobat Certified Apex is so beautiful. We still have Pink Fennec as well. Look how beautiful these Apex are. They're amazing. Amazing. They look so nice. Let's chuck them on a car. Oh, they look so beautiful. Look at them. Look at them on that octane. Look at the tread, the glow. They're amazing on the pink fennec. Oh, they're so beautiful. So literally, we have traded everything. All our credits are gone. We are back to 0 credits. The only items that we have right now are these pink Acrobat certified Apex wheels and the pink fennec. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Honestly, it was a roller coaster. There were so many trades. I think I did something like 56 different trades. And Chef actually only lets you edit 50 clips at a time. So that was a fun thing to try and do together. But it was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for supporting this series. The series is going absolutely amazing. You guys are smashing it out. Please share this amongst your friends. Please hit the like button to help motivate me to continue this series and continue recording. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya!